Keep going if you want to. Ask them. Y'all
Oh, you have to.
We want to take a break.
My
Or we
hand's
want to keep
frozen.
going? Okay, keep going. And then keep going. Terrance?
All right, okay. All right. Good. Relationship poem. Since you did the Orpheus, I'm going to read this new poem, but first you read the short one about me and Orpheus in the bar getting drinks. Cocktails with Orpheus. If I can find it. Oh, there it is. After dark, the bar full of women, part of me loves the part that stood naked outside the window of Miss Geneva, recent divorcee who owned a gun. Oh, Miss Geneva, where are you now? Orpheus says she did not perish. She was not turned to ash in the brutal light. She found a good job. She made good money. She had her own insurance and a house. She was a decent wife. I know dissent lives in the word decent. The bar noise makes a kind of silence. When Orpheus hands me his sunglasses, I see how fire changes everything. In the mind, I am behind a woman whose skirt is hiked above her hips, as bound as touch permits, saying, don't forget me when I become the liquid out of which names are born. Salt milk, milk sweet, and animal made. I want to be human above the body, uprooted and right. A fold of please released, but I am a black wound, what's left of the deed. All right, so we'll take a break out of this one because this is a long one. It's called Gentle Measures. I read it once a week ago, so this is like pretty new. I made some changes in it. So Gentle Measures is the name of a book. I'm going to tell you the name of the book by Jacob Abbott in 1871. The full name of the book is Gentle Measures in the Management and Training of the Young, or the Principles on which a firm parental authority may be established and maintained without violence or anger, and the right development of the moral and mental capacities be promoted by methods in harmony with the structure and characteristics of the juvenile mind. That's the name of the book. Gentle Measures. First, I would like to have, with the 248 women of the world, 248 nations, 248 children, then I would like to abandon them. I know it's not that easy. But when I am home, I can't wait to get moving. When I am moving, I can't wait to get home again. Part of me loves when I've got no place to be. For the occasion she learns she will have no father, my Sri Lankan child will have to imagine, difficult as it is, the depth of history. How humanity endures because it is at most an idea. This scenario is also for my mother flirting with a man twice her age, and for the lonely child in me. I will have a son named Hijinks, and a son named 44, and a son named Mary. Some of my sons will be wearing bags on their heads. Some of my sons will wait their whole lives to board an art called American Beauty. Some will study African American music and dialect dictionaries. Mothers, various retributions should be divvied in the light of each child's sins. My children will not always be godly. You have my permission to punish them as you would like to punish me. Your hands and knees must be bloodied. I would like to abandon the child of a mother who dies in a Luxembourg train wreck, and a mother kidnapped by banana farmers in Belize, a mother taking refuge alone in a mountain cave during a Peruvian flood. Goddamn, I want to be as hardcore as my daddy. Thinking of me, 2 or 3 myths their brains devise will begin to divide in them. The tangible cells untangling themselves until my absence seems to recede. It will be like thinking of stars that no longer exist. My children will find grease on their fingers after touching pictures of me. Sometimes I want to catch the hand of a child and go, life, life, life. Sometimes I imagined an old naked woman waiting as her tub fills with water, or a knock-kneed girl using her face as a shield. but I will not claim to know other people's loneliness. When my Korean daughter falls for the man who dresses his lovers as dolls, I will not be there to say, being a doll is as close as a toy can come to slavery. I will not say, isn't it exciting? The new teas, the personalized songs and cradling. Children, here are some of my favorite things. The tiny tongue painted inside a doll's mouth. A phonograph record spinning like a girl in a black skirt. Also the family drawing one of you made, though the father in it looks nothing like me. My little Belgian boy in a hat decorated with buttons pulled from the shirt I left behind. My little Syrian girl with a shoebox waiting for birthday cards she will not receive. My farm boy with the tomatoes he tried to sell to neighbors who wanted pears. I plan to never keep photographs of them. My mother had me when she was 16. The angle of her teeth, she can barely shut her mouth, may have been inherited from her father before he ran away. She told me, if a strange man ever appears at your door, kick him in his grin, baby. Kick him even if he begins to sing to you about me. Let's thank everything that spurs the spirit to creativity. Let's thank how easily a mouth erupts with belief. Let's name the daughter born covering her jacked up teeth Ethel, because it's a name that's almost extinct. We can praise the light blue powder of family because it is not made of stone. It is not mist. You can't hold it long, but this is true of many things. Somewhere in this brain is also my father's misery. And whether it is better to forgive or let yourself be forgiven eventually. My child with no one to teach her how to skin a Bolivian goat or make a necklace of Tasmanian wolf teeth. My kindergartners in Madagascar and Cuba. My daughter whose stepfather will die in a Kenyan coal mine. My daughter whose boots will fail to warm her in the Ukrainian snow. Their lives will be better without me. This is a wish for the child sleeping in grass that has wilted a little, for the child lazing in the pool of a beachside hotel. This is for the child who overhears his mother cry into the phone, "Don't you put the bad mouth on me." Sometimes my prayers begin, "Oh darkness, is that you gnawing at my skull?" because that's one version of pain. I'm always like, "Angel, leave me the fuck alone." I'm like, "Blame the devil of longing." I have said I am in love with beauty, but my heart is so mangled it spills blood on everything. In the high schools where the janitors speak French, in Swaziland and Switzerland, on the small islands where nuns show their knees, in the places the word for father means nothing to me, their lives will be better off without me. I would like to leave you to the moody cruelty and nurture of your mother's children, to the complex rites and rituals of your countries, to God gazing like a cop on a bike, to cocoa and buzzards and crap inventions and the gospel of possibility. The bald-headed mother dreaming through cancer of a sprawl of highways and the wide open, wilder wilderness. The fluid, holy light she can put her hand through, the rain beating I am all over her body. It's got nothing to do with me. At each door, I want to slip on my shoes and say to each woman, "Do what you do, Mother Goose." And should one of you find me, children, I'll downright lie and snap, "Shadow, why do you follow me so? Ain't you a long way from home too? You don't need me to know what it means to be lonely. I won't look back. I won't look back at you."
All right, let's take a 5-minute break. Pick up your glasses, take them to the bartenders. That would really be helpful. Thank you very much.